We're being censored.
You're watching iCarly.
And censorship on a global scale. Top chat is bullshit.
It is. It is. We don't do top chat here.
We're live chatters.
We believe in equality.
We believe...
Let the bots sing.
In the people. I hope we get that bot that makes all the hearts fly the whole time today.
Dude. You mean Surrender?
Well, Surrender just loves us.
Surrender.
I like that there's a ninja on the thing where it says we're popped out.
Popping out. Surrender. First one in, baby.
It could be worse. We could be popping off.
We could be popping off.
Popping out and popping off. Listen, Surrender, you might recognize the case laying here. But we're going to wait on that because we got to wait till we have all the folks.
We'll get 15, 20 in and we'll pop this bad.
Well, until then, just gaze upon its loveliness.
That's right.
But I tell you what, just the case is kind of badass.
I think,
isn't it?
I think this case puts all of Gretch's other cases to shame.
It is kind of like
they kind of fuck it on the case game.
Hey,
yeah.
Let's make some great cases.
Yeah, like step up, guys.
Now, to be fair, this is we're spoiling. I brought my own little humble Gretch, just so we could compare and contrast.
I should have busted out my harmony and just talk shit the whole time. Like, well, this is it's
Here's
the same thing.
Here's a real hollow body.
It's the same thing,
boys. I do need. We're gonna have to. I need some decision making help.
Just get rid of it.
God,
you want to?
I probably am going to. I got some first double payments this morning.
No,
I was like, okay, cool.
I want
used
you
to have guitars.
Get rid of it because you want to, not because you need to. That's no fun.
No, what I want to do.
You have to. That's like...
It's less fun.
It's way less fun.
If I want to. I mean, Greg knows. He knows. We got Dylan Arms.
You got the mayor.
Our pal. We got the mayor. We got Surrender. We got Eric. Everybody's here. The Mighty Woodrow. Who, actually, we're going to talk about, I think, Mighty Woodrow. Maybe it's this morning you sent to me some Jobo news.
Wasn't he sick or something? He canceled some gigs and
then he died. No, he didn't die. That would be horrible.
We would know.
Now I want to talk about his little Fuchs ODS amp thing.
Oh yeah.
Because I think it's interesting, Sean.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't put reverb in these high gain amps. Oh, we can't change the circuit. Oh, we can't have reverb. And guess what his amp has? Reverb.
Boom. And in the same way, too, the car Mercury V has reverb and it sounds great. I was playing it yesterday. How do they do it?
Ned's watching iCarly.
Yeah,
one day I'm gonna have to play it.
Look, we got Matt here on
we got everybody here.
Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Matt, you at work today? Let us know in the chat.
Eric says
mac and cheese to cook.
If we were going to replace a Gretch bridge, would you? And if so, with what?
I have an answer. Do you have an answer?
I think I do.
I would go with the Music City Space Bridge that came out with.
I think that's almost the answer all the time now.
Yes.
Sadly, you know what I mean. Like
I got a Music City
bridge. There's a real part of me. I've been breaking high E strings on my telly saddles.
Yeah.
And I've always had with my Red Sparkle telly, it's like I have saddles for a while.
Yeah.
And then I start having, I don't know if it's a burr or what, but like it cuts into that brass.
Yeah.
And before long, it's like sawing. I can tell it's sawing it right there at the,
Like you seen those new Music City ones that they do not only brass, but also they have the fucking bolt edge thing, you know what I mean? Like the threads on the damn bolt.
I mean, it's like $38.
That's pretty damn good.
That's it. I'm getting myself one.
They came out with that a week after I replaced the saddles on this.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
These are the, it's...
Callahan?
No.
That's what I got now is Callahan. And I love Callahan bridges. Like, they're great.
It's like the most, maybe it's a Goda, maybe.
Wilkinson?
No, I think it's Goda.
Goda, yeah.
Yeah.
It could be that.
It's cool. So it's similar because they've got it's compensated for the string and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's not the other. Which, I mean, I'm already, like, gunking it up. You know what I mean? It doesn't take much to get those brass saddles gunky.
It's true. No, it really doesn't, man. It really doesn't. I was filing on mine after I did that. Let's see. Are they plated saddles? The plague more often calls a burr. No, these I don't think the Callahan are plated. I think they're just, like, straight up high mass.
Yeah. It's probably
brass.
similar to these, you know. They probably compensated with like a divot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were solid
same
brass
thing.
barrel.
Yeah. The Callahan's awesome. And I don't know. I'm just going to order the Music City, I think, because it is my birthday this weekend.
Whoa.
So I think maybe that's Johnny's birthday present to himself.
I like the sound of that.
You know?
I'll tell you this. The brass does make a difference.
It does.
I used to not think there was, and then this thing had the shitty like pot metal that's on there. And that sounded like shit.
Ned said, are people over the True Arc and Compton bridges for Gretch? The True Arc, is True Arc the one where you gotta like, you know, get that little order form, mail it in, and then like do a little dance in the hokey pokey, and then hope that he sends it back to you after you sent your money in and all? Because I tried that one.
It sounds like a man's been there before. That's what I'm hearing. He's went through that.
Make a website. Make a website. It's 26 almost. I don't know.
I talked to a guy yesterday about that who has, he was shilling his buddy's guitar company. He came in and I was looking at the thing and I was like, does he have a website?
Why would he need that?
Also, he's pitching me these guitars. He's got this brochure. There's not a picture of the whole guitar on this thing. Like, it was a whole open up card. It showed me the back of the neck and a front piece of the body. And I was like, well, can I see the whole thing? And then I was like, does he have a website? And he was like, I don't know. And it said
maybe
Etsy and eBay. And I was like, what year do we live in? Everybody has a website. Come on, it's easy. You know what I mean?
You know, what are you gonna do? God, Greg, I wish I could get the Imperial preamp because it's awesome. Maybe I you know.
No, I'm good.
Where are you going to?
Gas station.
No.
You need anything?
The only thing that I would want is it's got to be the little shot. If they're out of little shot,
Nothing.
All
right.
Little shot or bust.
Well, you know what? If they're out of the little shot, did you like that cold brew thing you had yesterday?
It was pretty good. It's not too sweet.
Okay, all right. I'll do one of those if they don't have a little shot. That's fine. I can do a little sweet. It's like me, a little sweet.
Something like that.
It's like 13
myself.
grams of sugar.
That's fine. I don't care about sugar. I'm going to be fat one way or the other.
Well, I was trying to give it to you know the level of sweetness.
No, that's fine, man. But just anything like that.
Dog.
Listen, roller dogs, why are they so good? I don't know about the whole gas station sushi.
Why is the roller chicken dog kind of okay? It's fucking disgusting.
It's all disgusting, but it's all also okay. I noticed like when my son was like, let's get roller things. He didn't care what they are. He as long as they're not, he can't do spicy yet. But
old roller taquitos, dude.
Go. You know that one that's like the spicy cheese? It's like the dang, they're good. I mean, they're all good.
I'm trying to think spicy cheese.
And sometimes it's like the anyways, it's just funny because sometimes they'll get like kind of burnt. Have that when they've been there for like 7 days.
Get a little crunch to them, you know what I mean?
Octopus ears, if you've never craved gas station food, it's because you just haven't eaten enough of it. You gotta get your system.
You've never been in a situation where there weren't any other options. You're like, damn it.
Listen, if you're on the road enough, you're gonna succumb.
You also have a favorite,
You know?
right? What's your favorite? I got mine locked and loaded, dude.
Are we specifically talking roller dogs?
No. Just gas station, like, snackage food. Like, you gotta get something...
I mean, it's hard to beat the hot dogs, right? But, I mean, like, I am a sucker for those little Hunt's Brothers pizzas.
It's fair. I like to play it safe. I go Monster Slim Jim and a cheese stick.
Oh, if we're going that way, yes. Yeah. The big Slim Jim, and I kind of like the... they're not the Slim Jim ones. They're the... What's the brand?
Oh, are you talking about the Jack Links or?
Nah, there's one other one. I can see it in my mind.
Like the new one? Like no, it's like a healthier...
No.
You know, they just like chomp.
Which I think turned out to be a total scam. Like it's not that healthy at all.
Oh, there's no way it could be. You know.
But anyways, the meat stick is not like if you can do, I mean the trifecta. You get a meat stick, some salt and vinegar chips. And then a little Debbie cake, a little fudge around action.
You've got a whole meal.
Whew, baby.
You got a 3-course meal right there.
So, and then the drink of your choice.
Drink of your choice, dude. Pick your poison.
Depends on if you're right in the back seat. Like a nice 40. Some Miller Lite action.
It's true. Listen, if you ain't ever gotten a 24 ounce and gone out of the car and crushed that baby and tossed it in the trash,
don't
are
take
you
your
really
life
living?
advice from us. Be good people. Don't do it. You ain't living yet.
Going on a date 3.
There you go. QT has delicious grilled cheese sandwiches. I mean, Sheetz has some delicious stuff, but I feel like you wait there for 9 hours to get it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I mean, Buc-ee's has pretty delicious grilled, or they did. They did away with it at our Buc-ee's in Florence.
They got a whole fucking. You can go.
You want a brisket?
Some Buc-ee's got a damn buffet, dude.
You know over there where you go over there where like they used to have the little computer and you made your grilled cheese to order, or you get chicken tenders or whatever. Yeah. You know, and then they got the like beef jerky side and the like bakery side where they got those little things with the meat in them. Man, I forgot. Oh, they got the taco stand right there where it's like those chicken fajitas and the Texas cheesesteak burrito. It's a lot. You gotta be hungry.
Dude.
Dude. It's heavy. The Buc-ee's don't play. The Beaver.
If you ain't been to a Buc-ee's, even if you're like, fuck corporations and all this shit, you at least need to just walk in and see it, because your heart will be filled with hate, because it is so. I mean, it's like walking into a Hobby Lobby, a mall food court, and a badass gas station all at once. That's really what I feel
like all those things squished into a Walmart.
Yes, into a Walmart. Yeah, because you
anything
can get
Yellowstone branded you want. You can get a cowboy hat and a burrito and like some swim trunks.
You can probably buy a full-on patio setup in a Buc-ee's, dude.
Dude, you absolutely can.
Easy.
I'm talking umbrellas, like the fire pit, everything. They got it all. They got it all,
dude.
They got it all. And on top of that, you're gonna leave with some little Buc-ee's nuggets, some little beaver nuggets.
That's right. It's kind of crazy.
It's. I wish JP was here to say it his way.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I know. I wish I couldn't do it. What are you gonna do?
Betty Beaver is a busty anthropomorphic beaver.
I mean, yes. I will say this. The first time I ever went like out west to play, like Oklahoma.
Yeah. There's
Casey's. And Casey's, it's funny because the guy that I was playing for is also named Casey. But Casey. We would go. He's like, we're gonna get pizza at Casey's, and I was like, oh, gas station pizza. Okay. No, dude. It's
like boom.
The first Casey's pizza I had, I was like, holy crap! And you can order. You just call and order whatever you want.
You know, it's kind of like Little Caesars. Everybody wants to shit on Little Caesars.
A hot Little Caesars. You know what Little Caesars has now? Stuffed crust. A deep dish Little Caesars pizza.
I'm gonna be honest. We can talk a lot of shit about Little Caesars, but who's been there? Who was there when you only had that $5?
Listen. Let's see what it's Brian Carr. Okay, cool. We're gonna talk about this custom shops, but before this, when I was growing up, when it was just my dad every other weekend, you know the scenario. The play was this was old school now. Little Caesars Friday night.
Straight up.
Wake up, eat some Fruity Pebbles.
Hell yeah.
That leftover Little Caesars for lunch.
Bingo.
Little Caesars again on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Sunday morning is a mix of cold Little Caesars. Also, maybe some Fruity Pebbles. Maybe a cheese toast if you're feeling crazy. And I think that maybe is what cemented that, and the crazy bread back then maybe cemented my love for Little Caesars.
I heard the crazy bread, but so Little Caesars, at least in North Carolina, disappeared. It was here.
It did. And then it was just gone one day.
It was gone.
Kind of like 7-Eleven. Yeah. 7-Eleven disappeared now, and now they build them everywhere. We lost all our 7-Elevens.
It was like Avatar or something, dude. I don't know what the fuck happened, but that shit just was gone.
Disappeared.
I remember growing up hearing stories about Little Caesar, and then one fateful day, it came back to Sanford. And my mom said, damn it, I'm going to Little Caesars. And she fed all 12 of us in that apartment that day.
For $10. Yeah. Nothing. That's the wonderful thing. A Little Caesars is the champion for the little man, the common man.
Oh my god, dude.
I will say this.
She's like, I spent $20, got 4 fucking pizzas. I mean,
is Godfather's Pizza everywhere?
I don't know. It's weird that we have one here. I haven't been there yet.
What? Okay, their pizza is really good, by the way. Yeah. Or at least the one in Rockham is. But they were everywhere for a while when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. And then, because when I was a kid, we literally, this was a field trip we'd take in elementary school. You'd go to the Godfather's Pizza, and they'd give you the little crust, and you'd make your own little pizza, and they'd cook it. And then that was I don't know why. But that was this pizza day, you know what I mean? That you did that once a year.
That's kind of dope.
And then they disappeared. And then one reopened. I was like, oh, this is really good. It's a little on the pricey side, but it's good. It's good crust. I don't know.
Man.
I don't know.
Well, it gives me hope for like.
It's like Super and Magnetone, of the pizza chains.
Yeah.
They disappear and somebody resurrects them.
Well, and that's my hope for like a like Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel has kind of gone to shit, you know. You can be like, oh well, they changed the logo back. Yeah, the menu is fucked.
But it went to shit before the logo.
Yes,
and they fixed the logo, but they didn't fix the menu.
No, you know what I don't need at my Cracker Barrel? Alcohol, dude. I also don't.
It almost kind of feels. It's like going to your the sweet grandma's house on Sunday afternoon.
That old fucking menu where I gotta actually read everything. There's no photos.
Nope.
Like I like that. It was nice. It was nice. A good fucking experience. And they fucked it up.
It was wholesome.
Some asshole probably came over from the Ruby Tuesdays team after
and
that
said, you know what?
Shit.
You know what?
You know what we need? We need to modernize it.
No, I watched an interview with the lady who was the CEO that changed all the stuff.
Canner. I'm sorry.
She was like, I'm the victim. I'm sorry. I was like,
you're the what?
No, you're not the victim.
No, you're not. We're the victims.
I mean, she didn't say that, but that was the gist, I
go in there and you're like,
I apologize.
You want a margarita? No, bitch.
All right.
I want my damn chicken and dumplings. I want my Uncle Herschel's favorite.
We all do.
I want my sawmill gravy. I want my hash brown casserole.
Okay.
I want all the little plates.
Let's see what Brian Carpenter says about custom shop necks. And then we might open up this big old Gretch in front of us. Jonathan, I got out to a local dealer and was able to feel some custom shop neck shapes. My conclusion, I love V-shaped necks. 1056, 57 are lovely. My first custom shop V-neck has broken me. I mean, they are kind of amazing. That's the soft V, the 57. I mean, I'd have a 1056. I'd have any of the V's. The V's are awesome. So I'm I can stand by that. I can stand by it. And I also stand by what Tom M says. Even bad pizza is still pizza.
It is. It's kind of hard to turn your nose up at pizza because it's a hard thing to fuck up. Now, don't get me wrong. I've had some fucked up pizza.
The only time I've ever taken a bite of pizza and be like, holy shit, is no.
Like you're not gonna eat it? Holy shit? Or like.
I found myself as a young man in the city of Rome one time. I spent a bit in Italy. It's not anywhere near as glamorous as it sounds. But I was there. And one of the great things is on every little corner, it's like lingerie shop, pizza place. Lingerie shop, pizza place. That literally, there's like part where you're like, oh, how these people love underwear and pizza. But it's just there. It's just everywhere. And so you go in the little pizza place, right? And they got like all these, it's this thin stuff, and it's not like cutting triangles. It's like these little pieces, and it's all in there on the counter. And you just point at the one you want, especially because if you can't speak Italian like me, and you're like, yeah, that. And they scoop it up and heat it up for a second in their little pizza oven, and then bam, fresh pizza. It's awesome, right? Mm-hmm. But
big butt.
You don't know what you forget. It's very seafood heavy there, right?
Johnny's biting into lobster, fucking starfish.
I pointed at this piece that I thought was like some kind of thin ham, or like pepperoni or something, right? And I'm just living my life, having a great day.
Fucking tuna, dude.
Dude, it was salmon, like it was, and it wasn't even bad. It was just the first bite.
Shock
was so shocking. I almost spit it out, and I was like, "Holy crap!"
No, I get that.
That's the only time
I'd be in shock too. That would have been.
Well, and then I was gun shy, and so then I would be like over. And then the people would get mad at me because you're supposed to just like get your thing. I want that piece, and then keep moving.
And you're trying to examine. You're like, hey, what is that?
I'm like, and they're like,
Salmonella.
So, anyways, oh my God!
Whoa. You got an option.
Whoa,
JP.
You get this.
JP, you're too good to us.
You get this, or you get this. Sean does.
Whoa!
Holy
Whoa!
So you get vanilla.
It's a Thanksgiving Day miracle.
Or this.
I think I'm going to go caramel because I'm going to sip it through the rest of our live stream. If that's okay with you, JP.
Sean, want one?
I'm good right now.
Okay.
I'm going to finish this boy off. I appreciate you. I might have
You're
one
the man.
later
That's why we love JP.
I'm going to need something to power through this afternoon.
That's why we love JP.
Salmon and rum?
This afternoon, he says.
That's right.
Oh, somebody mentioned Wingstop. Wingstop is amazing.
Dude.
Like, to be fair. I don't know why I don't go there more, to be...
It's weird to me that they can do what they do. Like, the 20... The 2-person meal deal thing, 20 boneless, large fry, 2 ranches.
Octopus in here says salmon in Rome is interesting. maybe it wasn't that, but it was some kind of fish like that. That was the closest thing that I could like.
Listen, fish on pizza isn't all you gotta say.
It's probably like some other, but it looked like it was the color of salmon, and it was obviously fish. And I was like, holy crap! So I don't know, because I don't know if I guess maybe they don't have that in. I don't know if they have any kind of salmon in Europe.
Well, you can't like.
But that was the closest thing my brain said. Oh no, this is wrong.
More so expecting ham.
Like prosciutto or something. Like that's what I was expecting, and then it was fish.
Yes.
And I was like, holy crap! But I don't know. Like I said, no one is speaking English to me, so I don't. No one, I don't know what the fish was, but it looked like.
Yes.
That.
I get.
And I was like, oh, it was not good. That case is kind of. It's sort of the same color. It's too dark. And it was probably delicious. And if I had probably been expecting it, I'd have probably been like, yeah, cool.
Boneless wings are for girlfriends you're going to break up with anyway. I don't understand all the hate on boneless wings.
I mean, I love a good boneless wing.
I enjoy the ease of access. Listen, I like regular wings too, but I got to be in the right place, right time, right mood. You know what you don't eat wings before? A gig. I mean, come on. These sloppy fingers, you know what I mean? You eat ribs before a gig? No.
No, but I did have some great ribs in Indiana the other night. They were fantastic. But anyways.
Magic.
Flying helicopter fart has to go. We will miss you, sir.
You'll be in our dreams.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
He said earlier that he was pooping out of his butt. So
that's great. That's great.
He brought a lot to the conversation. He's going to be missed.
What are you going to do? I mean, I do like good wings. But I also like a good boneless wing. I'm there.
Listen, Bo Diddley, though, was a greasy man. You know what I'm saying? When he played, he's greasy, baby. He was like, Bo Diddley Bo. He's like, greasy, baby.
What are you going to do?
Boneless wings are just boring dino nuggets.
What's the magic behind a Gretch? Sean says none.
Yeah.
Listen, first off, how can you look at this thing and not say?
That's different, though. It's a Falcon.
I just love the look of Gretches in general. I'm kind of fascinated with them. But I will tell you this. Like, there's something different about the pickups. And it's not always good. Like, sometimes you play them and you're like, yeah, it's just not the thing. But, like...
Well, it's like I told a guy the other day. Every day's guitar day, but not every day's a Les Paul day. Not every day's a Gretch day.
But, I mean, like... There's just something amazing. Like, Filtertrons are just so different than all the other stuff. Like, they're not single coily, but they're not like PAF humbuckery. There's this chiminess and twanginess to them that's different than like a Telly.
Yeah.
But because the Telly didn't have the chime in the same way, right? And like, they're not muddy at all. Sometimes, if anything, they're too hi-fi. I think sometimes that's the turnoff when you play them. You know what I mean?
Well,
but with gain, like when you get gnarly, like and honestly, fuzz or overdrive, like there's this magical sort of saturation. It's almost what is even the word? It's like crispy on the top end. It's like it's not the fizz.
Well, I think it is the hi-fi thing.
It's the hi-fi thing.
This chimey, jangly thing. I'll tell you this, a Gretch, and it's funny that we got the Abbey Road right here because this is what I think it's for. A studio. You know what I mean? Like in a studio situation, you want a Gretch, Man, the case on the interior is blue as well. I mean, it's badass.
I mean, listen, this guitar, it's as a Gretsch goes, it's not that expensive, but man, it is like the appointment. So it's got the illuminated dots. The neck feels like the Pro model. You know what I mean?
Gonna do one.
Like it's got awesome locking tuners.
Too.
It is, man. I mean, like, now here's what's cool. So I read up this morning to know like what the knobs do, because I didn't think it worked just like a regular old Veritone on a Gibson, right? So here's what's happening. So the idea is that in the studio you get the build-up of the low frequencies. Mm-hmm. So these are normal tone knobs for each pickup when they're not pulled. Woo! But you pull them, right? And now this is two different filters. And when you turn it down, it rolls off the low end.
See, that to me is really cool. I didn't know what this was, and Johnny was holding out on it. I think, once again, going back to the studio tool thing.
It's a studio tool thing.
What a genius fucking idea.
Now, listen, here's the weird thing. I was playing it this morning, plugged in, and we're going to do a video on it. That's why Surrender sent it our way. But and I'll do something. I was thinking about maybe, the way I'd like to do the video, and sometimes I have big aspirations and they don't work out, but I'm actually thinking I'm going to write a track and multi-track it with just this guitar and like bass and drums. And I was going to see if JP would like film the process. Yeah. And then that would be the cool way to show this guitar, right? Yeah. But anyways, there's a huge perceived, and this goes back to the studio thing. There's a huge perceived volume drop. Mm-hmm. It's not really much of a volume drop when you roll off the low end. It's just that the bass is gone. Yeah. And you just hear that sparkly thing. So in an amp, I was like, wow, so you're getting that much quieter. And then I was like, no, it's really not. It's just... Yeah. It's only those mid and high frequencies, which is kind of cool.
Whenever you're talking about tracking a guitar on something, that high end thing is going to cut through on a mix way more than you'd expect.
And the sparkly Gretch thing, right? Yeah. Without any of the and I will say this, right, about the high fidelity thing, like the high, magnetones. That's literally what it says across the thing, magnetone high fidelity. And sometimes I don't like my Gretch into the Twilighter. For that, because it's like too much. Yeah. Everything is so crystal clear. It's almost like the notes don't even blend, and I'm like, oh. Now if I can get it dirty, right, or it's amazing in the M80
You're because you get the dirty. I go home and just play my damn magnetone now too. I'm like, shit. I just for what you're saying, like how. What's crazy is you were talking there about how it gets dirty and stuff on the Twilighter and stuff. Is like. Those amps, for the high fidelity reasons that they are, is that as you turn them up, it's not like a Fender amp where there's kind of like a little bit of malfunction across the amp. I feel like it is designed to distort in certain areas, but that high fidelity thing,
stays.
That punchiness of individual notes and the compression.
It doesn't get saggy, right? Like, no. and the other thing that I love about it, right, is that I think that's why the Fenders, especially old Fenders, do the thing where they nothing and then wow, and then you still got to get up to the sweet spot. Yeah. The Magnetone's a way more forgiving volume dial.
Totally. Right. I think it can sound, and we talked to Granville about this. It can sound good right cracked open, and then
if you mic it like that, it sounds great. Like that, you're not losing anything, right? And I don't know exactly how they did that, but I remember even before Granville, all the way back to old Rod Washburn when he was there. He said, because Obed Khan's the guy that redesigned all this stuff, right? And he's like a mad wizard genius, but they said that it was really important to them to make that happen, which is great because the Twilighter is such a loud amp. Yeah. Like, there's so many times that I can't have it. When we played with Harvey Dalton Honor with that thing, it was not even on 9 o'clock, and it was still almost all stage volume. He was barely putting it, but God, it sounded good.
And that's the thing, though, is like it sounds awesome at all those volumes to where, you were saying, like a Fender, you got to at least get to 3. Yep. And then you got to ideally, if you can get past 3, you got to get to 5. Once you're at like that 4.5 to 5 area, you're good. You're golden. But anything under that stuff, it's almost like a miss.
John Washburn fish tacos are amazing. I don't know how you can go wrong with fish tacos, especially a good fish taco.
Listen, I'm gonna plug a place down towards the coast near Old Oak Island. All right, if you've never had a shrimp burger from Provision Shrimp Company, you're missing out, dude. Holy fuck, that is a good damn thing. Whenever I heard about it, this was probably around October, November, 10 to 14 years ago. Something like that. Something in that range. I don't know exactly when, but I had one. Changed my life. I got it one day when I get moved. Dude. You got to come down, you and Skylar. I'm going to take you to Stanley's. Tucked away in the woods. It's not for everybody. Well, I feel like you could appreciate it. Skylar throws
we'll have some shrimp and some barbecue. You get a shrimp and a barbecue plate. Oh.
Dude. We had some.
Makes you so happy.
We did an oyster thing. My family does like little fish fry oyster things every once in a while. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, right? And just steaming some oysters out back.
He means drugs.
Drugs.
It's drugs. Listen, High Hands, who's our pal?
I see Kyle. You there, JP. I'm going to get that in a second.
He asked us if we like the Starlight, and my answer might surprise Sean here, because we've not been a huge, being honest, we've not been a huge fan of the Starlight. Right, like we kind of wanted it just to be a little bit more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But part of that, right, is we got one that didn't work very well.
Yeah.
And had to get repaired, and I think psychologically that kind of does something to you, right?
It does.
But so I was kind of like, Starlight's fine, but it's only an 8-inch speaker and it's boxy. But now the other day I was in here doing a Magnetone video, and I was doing some demos, and we mic'd up the Starlight, and I played it loud, and I was kind of shocked at how much I enjoyed it. I will say, the thing about a little amp like that with an 8-inch speaker, the room makes such a difference in how you hear it. Right? Like if it's a big open room, like in Ham, it sounds farty and you're kind of like, eh. But if you're in a smaller space like this where you can really hear it, and then if you're going to mic it, I think there's something magical about an 8 or a 10 where the mic covers more of the area of the speaker cone. Yeah. It does something when you record. Yeah. So for that, it's amazing. And then, I'm sure you read all this, it really is kind of neat that the tone knob is not just rolling off treble or bass or whatever. Like, it really is the Tweedy thing to the Fender thing, or to the Blackface thing. So it really is just a mid scoop. You know what I mean? Like, it really, it's not really doing that much to your lows and highs other than tightening the lows when you go one way. But it's, you go over 12 o'clock and suddenly the mid hump is there. Yeah. And it's kind of nice.
Well, I think it's like it's such a neat feature in something that you're used to seeing, right? Like,
and I mean, now there's the Starlight reverb, right? Now, don't, I can't talk about this, but if I was going to buy a Twilight or Starlight, I'd probably wait until early next year, just in case. Just because, just a feeling I have about it.
But if you want to buy one today,
now listen, if you want the 8-inch speaker, you won't find a cooler one than this. To be fair,
there you go. If you haven't seen, we've got our own. It's okay. It didn't even spill. That's a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
Yeah, actually.
Mazel tov! This is our Casino Custom Tolex. We dreamed this up at the shop. Our old media manager, Derek Numbers, actually was the brainchild of this one. And it came out looking really dope.
Really good, man. I mean, like, I have sort of every Magnetone almost that I want right now, but I hate that I don't have one in this color. I could have myself as panoramic stereo in this color, I do believe.
Just to show y'all. I mean, it's pretty dope. We also have the matching extension cap.
And it sounds amazing when you add that. You know what I mean? You get a little bigger speaker with it.
It's pretty sexy, dude.
It's pretty awesome with that. But anyways,
I wanted to answer one question JP was highlighting for us. Are you guys selling mini Gibsons?
Hell
Didn't know
no.
how it was going since you guys became a Gibson dealer. It's been a little bit so, but I think there's a lot of hype around it right now for us. A ton of interest, tons of people coming in. I think people are holding out just a little bit to see what we get in as it continues forward. But also, I know guys who have already come in and we've sold a handful of them, and they're also pointing out to directly what they want right now. So we'll see.
I will tell you this.
It's great.
If you want a friggin' 335, we got a lot of them. It's kind of crazy how many we got, but
I don't think we have one that is horrible.
They're so good, and I don't know if we've gotten lucky or if the consistency is just up that much on them. And I mean, obviously, you're like, well, of course you would say that, but I mean, I don't know. We're pretty. I feel like we're pretty straight on those things most of the time. But yeah, dude, the 335, which we've got some killer Les Paul. I mean, of course, the Murphy Lab Les Pauls are pretty amazing, but the 335s are awesome.
Just to shine a little bit of light on them.
Shine a little light. Now, Constance, do we have any acoustics? Yes. We've got
every hummingbird you could dream of.
An LG 00, a literal metric fuck ton of hummingbirds, and dude, we got the one Murphy Lab light age hummingbird that is absurdly good.
Now,
but I tell you what. The original and the standard hummingbird, I was kind of shocked at how good they are. You know what I mean? Like, they're so good.
I don't think I'll tell you this, I used to dog on a lot of the standard stuff from Gibson. And I know everybody in the comments, just like the other day, me and Baxter did a fake Gibson video. In the comments, people were saying oh, you guys are already shilling for Gibson.
We started that way back with those Falcon amp videos.
Exactly, motherfucker.
You know.
Here's the thing. I've been going to Guitar Center in Cary and Raleigh for months and months and months now, playing standard 335s like production run, regular old 60s cherries, like just trying to find one that I liked. And I've really struggled. Like I've played through a bunch of them. A lot of them were dogs. I don't know why. I'm not saying that we got the special crop here or anything, but we finally got our first standard in. Holy shit.
It's really good.
It's really good. Like, I don't know. Okay? But what I am saying is, I played this and I was like, I actually might buy this.
Well, I've always had a theory about the custom shops, right? That those are guitars that tend to sit in certain shops, and then when you play them and you're like, oh, they're not that good. You know, any guitar that sits somewhere for a year or two and doesn't have any, like, love, you know what I mean? Like,
it doesn't get
tweaking or anything is, you know.
And I feel like you're probably right on that, because, like, this thing came
I
in
can put
playing
serious
great.
this. Gibsons are making great guitars right now, don't tell anyone. I do think that's funny, right? Because that is not the perceived opinion very much. But, you know, well, it's kind of like when Martin made some bad guitars for a while. They weren't bad. They were just okay, right?
Not compared to their history.
And then they started making, what would you say, like in 2018 when they started the 4-shifted bracing and everything?
Yeah.
It was like, whoa, these are amazing guitars. And it took 3 or 4 years for people to catch up to that, I think. To know that, wow, the Martins right now are, I mean, like, I'd feel comfortable picking up just about any Martin.
Yep.
And saying, like in that, you know, when you get to that sort of double aught 28, triple aught 28, D28, D18, you know, any of that stuff. Mm-hmm. Nothing fancy, not the Modern Deluxe, not the custom shop, just kind of any Martin. Yeah, the Billy Strings Martin is awesome.
I mean, I think they've ridden that wave very well. They haven't done the thing that other manufacturers have done, where they continue to just innovate on it, expand on it. They're like, okay, we're gonna like keep it here, and we're gonna like, what do the customers want? What do people want from us right now? I think that's a very smart way to go. I hope Gibson is in the same vein. I'll tell you this: the standards and stuff that we've gotten in been awesome. Some of them have been a little heavy. I'll say that, you know, to give you like a true
standards,
critique.
Yeah,
but. Also, in comparison to the custom shops, it makes me see the value in the custom shop. So I'm like, that's okay. But still, the standards are great sounding guitars. You can watch the demos on the Casino Supply channel that we got. They're badass. And Chad B, we did have a 42 banner.
That was badass.
It was badass. And somebody did buy it. And it may or may not have been Chad. Who's to say? Some people don't like their business being out there, so I'm not going to confirm or deny.
Yeah, we try to not do that, but like, hey, bought them, you know.
We bought it, yeah.
It's like giving a list of guns someone owns and then saying their address, you know.
Straight up.
That's weird. That's weird. I was talking about that over the weekend, about people who do that, like at gun shop stuff. The Gretch does sound good unplugged. This is crazy loud. It would be. These are actually fun guitars to hold next to each other. Like, I mean, you could do a lot of things in the studio between these two guitars. I'm kind of with Greg. He said that the 335 is the best guitar that Gibson builds. That's probably true. I mean, what I really kind of want is a 335 with a Bigsby.
You know, I think the 335 is the culmination of all the great things about Gibson. Everything else, even the Les Paul, I think they do something very specific to where the 335 is the most versatile, and it in its own way is an homage to the big-bodied instruments that Gibson was building that were electric before it, and it also combines the functionality that they would go on, or not the functionality, sorry, the forward-thinkingness they would go on to do with all the weird shapes like the Explorers and stuff like that, and like specifically maybe like an SG, because it's got a lightness to it that reminds me of an SG in the way that it kind of hangs. Obviously, it's fucking massive, but
and I kind of like the mass.
I like that too.
You know,
I feel like it adds to that sound thing, you know.
But you know, I understand. Like I'm a largish guy, and you're tall.
What I would say too, though, is like there's a reason to have both of these guitars, with or without Bigsby's.
100%.
That does a completely different thing.
Totally different thing.
You know.
Although, let's see, who said I don't have a 335, but I've got a 91 Tennessean, so that'll do for a hollow body. I mean, that is Tennessean is awesome. You know, is yours the one with the? Is it the thin? You know, the like the country gentleman, or like the straight Tennessean that's hollow and has real F holes. Like I'm not, because there's some different things or different models of those, if I'm not mistaken. But that is a really good guitar. Have you felt this one? Did you feel this one? Did you play it?
No. Swapsies.
They do feel totally different.
I already like the neck on this though.
The neck on that thing is great. Surrender, you're going to be into it.
Nice. It's like a little bit bigger than most Gretches. It's not as flat.
That's what I'm saying. It feels way more like the professional stuff.
Feeling that?
You can feel it. The whole thing resonates. You know. I had it plugged into. Well, so I had my Falcon to kind of compare, dude, and like it's real similar feel wise, and then the sound is quite a bit different. But I never even got to what I needed everyone's help deciding. Like I kind of want to put a TV Jones Classic in the neck of the Falcon and a Classic Plus in the bridge, and get rid of the Gretch filter, because it's got the Gretch like FT 67s or whatever they call them.
Well, if you're gonna have a Gretch, why not have a Gretch? You know what I mean? Let's do it.
I mean, sometimes I'm like, oh, these pickups are really good, and then sometimes I'm like, nah, I kind of want to go TV Jones, and then I'm like, what a pain in the ass to like take the pickups out of the Gretch and all this stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the thing that stops me. If it was like a Les Paul or a Telly or something, I'd have done it already, right? But
well, whenever you want to, you let me know. We'll do it.
We'll do it. Look how good Sean looks with the old Gretch. Look at him.
That's why I gotta hate him.
Everyone says do it. Just do it. Maybe we need to hit up old TV Jones and say, hey, send him some pickups for a video. Greg says, my Murphy Lab 58 ES335 is otherworldly. I'm still in awe after you're digging it. I mean, my 335 is not a Murphy Lab or any of that stuff. But I do think it's a pretty sort of special neat one. But man, I like gigging. Yeah, gigging it is just.
I will say we've got some guitar. We got some 335s next door that are as good as yours, but I don't think I've played one that is better than yours.
I kind of agree with that.
Like,
you know?
and that to me maybe is like a cool thing that I'm seeing with a lot of the Gibson stuff, is that if there is a watermark, things that are good seem to rise to that same watermark. Like I haven't run into one that I'm like, holy shit, this smokes every single one ever, you know? Now I've played some Strats that I'm like, damn, I might sell my body for that. I played a 1960, like, legit one, and it's like, damn it, dude. It's like, I told the guys, like, I mean, I'll just be your indentured servant. Like, I'll sell my soul to you, I guess. Because, that was a bad guitar, dude.
Pretty good. Pretty damn good. But yeah, no, we'll, when the live stream's off, you have to plug that thing in and try the filters. And then I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to try to write a songy thing that's not just a noodly thing. Because I think that's the way to hear the filters. Do you know what I mean? Like like layered chords, you know what I mean? Like layered stuff.
Yes, definitely.
But it sounds like I was plugged into the little Benson Monarch behind us, which is, by the way, very good amp. The hype for that, I understand, you know.
Benson in general.
For the longest time, I was like, whatever.
You know who else is great? We're just gonna shout him out. Marla Amplification up in Asheville. We were talking about the Starlight earlier and the functionality of that knob, the tone. He does stuff like that. He does a lot of cool filter things too.
See, I reached for it and it wasn't there.
It's like,
where is it? For a while, man, I had a telly like that with the Bixby, and I reached for it, and then I played that guitar so much that when I played other guitars, I would do that stupid thing all the time, and I'd be like, what a loser. But back to Anthony.
I get you. I do the same thing. Like, I don't know why. You do this too, I've noticed. Checking the knobs on your Strat.
Constantly.
Yeah, you're like,
Constantly.
I always go like, do. Like, I'm used to it, and doing the thing where your whole hand goes around them, like, I check them all. It's so funny. It's a weird guitar player thing.
I do it when I'm not plugged in because it's just automatic, right? Like
whenever I get done, like I'll be sitting there riffing, yeah, and then you like roll the volume down.
I had this kid on Tuesdays. It was yesterday, and he's really smart and he's a good player. Picks things up fast,
Yep.
but he cannot focus to save his life. You know what I mean? Like you just can't, right?
We've all been there.
Well, I this is not a dig against him at all, but like he likes to put it way too loud, and then the other teachers kind of like, what is going on? You know what I mean? And just like, dun, 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 he's got this little Ibanez, and it's like the pickups are hotter than any other guitar that comes in. So if another kid is a little bit loud, he comes in and just like, bum, 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 and then he's turning it up, you know what I mean? Or turning the gain up. And I'm like, okay. So yesterday I was like, listen, he was trying to play the Mary Jane's Last Dance thing, and he's kind of got it. But then he'd go back to the chords with me, and it would be like, bum, bum, and I was like, listen, you hear how I could hear your lead part great, and then your chords are like louder than everything. I was like, you don't want that. And so I was trying to teach him to just get in the habit. Before you go back, bam, turn it down, go back to chords.
You know how to teach that in my lessons? I do it. I was doing this yesterday. This is a little 7-8-year-old kid. I said, here's what today's lesson's about. He's like, what? I said, guitar etiquette. He's like, what's that mean? I said, well, let's say that we're hanging out, we're playing music together. I was like, and we got to start talking about something. I was like, what are you going to do? And of course, he's a goofy 8-year-old. He's like, I said, no, you can do that. I was like, but we're going to roll the volume down. And he was like, oh. I was like, yeah. I was like, you hear that?
It's there for a reason,
You hear
kids.
how quiet it is? I was like, now do that. And he's like, oh, okay. Guitar etiquette, baby. Everybody needs it every once in a while. I'm going to have to go through that with our buddy here soon. We got a new friend coming to the shop.
And we're going to train him up.
In jam situations.
But I feel like he's got a lot of potential.
He has a ton of potential. I'm very excited for him. But I will say in our rehearsal sessions, he gets a little noodly while we're trying to go over what we're doing in the...
If you need me to, I'll come sit in that chair and I'll just make fun. I'll just talk shit.
I think everybody needs some of that, though. You know what I'm talking about. Nothing is more aggravating.
Listen, and not only do you need it to learn, you need it to learn to, like, not get your feelings hurt. Like right? Because I encounter more and more people who even when you're not talking shit, when you're just, like, legitimately like, hey, let's do this. And they're like, you know what I mean? You gotta learn.
Yes.
Everything's not perfect that way. No one is. So you need people who are your friends to be like, hey,
I think
let's try this.
There's a little bit of a video in guitar etiquette that we could do.
Probably
It's like, listen, you're starting out, you're in a band. Hey, let's talk about your volume knob. Let's talk about somebody's talking. Fucking turn down the guitar. Don't be an asshole. You can do this. Like Johnny's sitting there playing, I can talk over that. That's
no one
fucking
can hear
easy. Don't sit there and Ned said you don't mow another man's lawn.
You don't know mow another man's lawn.
Well,
God,
I mean, the problem is, if you live in an area like we do, the pickings are slim for other musicians, okay? You got a small group to really play with. And I'm talking, like I say small, there's probably, 100 so musicians around here. That might be healthy. That might be a little under, actually, if you count the greater area. But,
I mean, there's that many musicians.
Yeah.
I
At
shouldn't say
varying
this.
degrees.
but the group that
Yes. It gets smaller every day for me, dude. I'm like, whoa.
we're always watching.
But whenever you talk to people, though, like I saw a guy come in here, he's playing bass. They were doing a rehearsal session in here, and he was just, they were trying to talk about the song, and he's just, I was like, brother, shut the hell up. Like, I was this close to saying it, but this guy's like 34.
Yeah, no, I know.
Like, he should fucking know.
You should it's not even guitar. That's just like being a human being.
Yeah.
Like, oh, people are trying to talk. Or like somebody being on the phone in the shop, you know what I mean?
Oh,
it's like,
God, and you're like,
dude.
hey, you know what I need to do? Scotch Fund.
Whoa! Blast beats my shine talk, yeah. There you go.
JP's been playing drums in the group. He's been killing it. I mean, I should call it just straight up as a band. Like, JP's in the band. We did a 2-man rehearsal yesterday because we were going to do a duo thing. Badass. Sorry.
Hey, I walked through and it sounded really good. I almost invited myself and Corbin to jam, but then I realized you guys were working on real things. I was like, no.
Oh, y'all could have jumped in.
Well,
I mean, we did get some good work done. I think we grounded into some songs.
See, there's the etiquette. That's why I stopped for a second, and then when I caught the vibe, I was like, no, they're working on real stuff. Kept going.
Let's see, and that's badass. That's called respect right there. Just
because I also know you don't have endless time to work on this thing you're working on, right? So like, we all got stuff we're trying to like get done by a deadline. So it just kind of made sense.
What's
that's a good question.
Needed pedal on your Christmas wish list? It's a good question. I don't know. So I was gonna order the Solar Phase by Von Gogh.
Nope.
We're Von Gogh dealers, and I was looking at that, but I haven't been able to get one on order yet, just because they're a little expensive. It's a little pricey.
They're a little expensive, a little pricey.
But
It's true.
you know, something like that. Trying to think of what else. I've been borrowing Baxter's. I think you call it Leal or
Laley or whatever it is.
Lehle ABY
That switcher thing?
ABT switcher. Yeah, I've been borrowing his, and at some point I'll need to like give that back. Mayor McGee says Chase Bliss reverse mode. See,
Dude,
that thing is dope too.
You got me on the mood. Chase Bliss.
I kind of want the Mood Mark II.
I mean,
I
like,
got the Mood Mark 1. Like,
and I wouldn't use it anywhere near as much as you do, but I'm just like, man, just for messing around and like tracks,
cool.
like
it's now that one day you saw me like blow my top because I'm an asshole. I was like, oh shit. I was a dumbass, but I also just added it to the board and I was freaking out. I was like,
that's when you add something like that for a gig and it's like the day or two before and it's you haven't. That's the most frustrating thing. I also think that you and I, it sounds like we need to make a trip to Greensboro to play the Strat that Chad B is about to get divorced over.
We did.
57 Strat in a case that was under a bed since 1968. And 57 Strat is about perfect in my opinion.
I was going to say, that's right up your alley.
That's right where I want to live. Whew. The late 50s.
But yeah, I think that would be... It would be one of those, Brian Carpenter, if I had like a Christmas wish list. Everybody keeps asking me in my family, what do you want? I'm like, nah.
Hot Hand says it's pronounced like the Clapton song. He says he has a three-way switcher from those guys, and it's rad. They pronounce it like the Clapton song, so Layla.
Layla. Oh.
Makes sense. Oh. I think I have heard that. Chandra, I appreciate you looking after my blood pressure. I need it. I need someone to do it for me. Oh, gosh.
Thanks again,
Strat,
Ryan,
dude.
for the Scotch Fund. I just want to say. That's very
yes.
cool.
No, thank you so much.
I'm assuming that to be you. Last name's Track.
Reed. Is that Robert Reed? Son on our pal Robert Reed?
Oh, Robert.
Yeah, Robert Reed.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm thinking of Ryan.
Cocaine.
I'm an idiot. Cocaine.
Why not? Okay. Let's talk about, I know, over talked about, but I am a little impressed with this new Joe Bonamassa amp. Except for the fact
the Fuke
that he's like, I needed a small combo and they made it 100 watts. I'm like, why did we need it 100? Did we really need it 100 watts? I guess if you're Joe Bonamassa you do. But listen, it sounds really good on the videos. And again, high gain ODS, but with reverb.
I mean, do you believe 100 watts of headroom is why amp's got to be 100 watts?
I think two things. I think 100 watts of headroom. I think headroom. But I do think, I want the amp working harder than that. But I will also say, I think that Joe Bonamassa is so used to like that massive sound. And it's that same sort of like ethos as like having those little Mesa Boogie combos back in the day that were like, that Santana was using that were like so ungodly loud.
And they had to face them down.
Yeah. You know what I mean? People got full stacks and then here's this little Mesa like kind of like, so I don't know. I don't know if you knew, because if you talk to Eli at Two Rock, he's the same. Man, it's really going to sound better in the 150 watt version. And you're like, well, but yeah, I mean.
But where can you,
Because every time I have an amp like that, I'll tell you, I've never used as much or been as happy with an amp as the Baby M80 because I can crank those. Like, I can be on a gig with mostly acoustic guitars and have the master like almost all the way up, and it just is like glorious. Right? Where, when I have my real M80 that I love so much, like, I would never get rid of it. But I'm on an outdoor stage and they're like, hey, can you bump it down a little? No offense, sound guys, but like, you know what I mean? Like it's like, okay, well, screw that. I'm gonna take my little 12 watt Princeton size amp and I'm gonna crank it and I'm gonna mic it and I'm so happy. Like, it makes me happy. The problem with that though is you walk across the stage and then you can't hear it anymore. You know what we all want for Christmas? We all want sound guys. Yeah, to get a hold of themselves and just let us do what we want. Figure it out, please. Santa, if you're real,
That's all I want. I just want other sound guys to
give us the real sound guys. Todd Roy says, which this is true. Did you see that he had an ear injury?
Oh, yes, I saw that, and I saw he was like.
It's kind of. I wonder if.
Time, right? Like
I wonder. You think it was part of him being sick, or do you think it was one of those scenarios like he like bends down in one in front of him and then blasts and like you know what I mean? Like I don't know.
I mean, they say that ear damage occurs less from a ramp up to consistently loud sound, but it's whenever you have a blast of sound.
I can think back to times in my life on stages where that has happened to me.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh yeah. Like, and it was just pain. It's like, it's painful. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh.
You ever have that thing where you're setting up and you go to set your pedal board on the floor? The drummer, like, just for whatever reason, like, blasts the kick or hits a cymbal like as hard
in
as
your ear.
Bam! You're like, holy
damn it,
shit.
JP. You know. Well, listen, and I am super because I've done this by accident before. Like I was setting levels on my pedals and hit it, and the sound guy was back there shining the light trying to find my speaker, and I'm like, holy! And then I felt like an absolute piece of trash.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? Because and so like I always look if the sound guy goes behind me, I'll stop playing and I'll look and be like, oh okay. But I see dudes all the time sound checking, knowing the dude's trying to put the mic on their amp and just blasting away. I'm like, you're an asshole. Stop.
Yeah, you're like, what are you doing?
What's wrong with you?
It goes back to that etiquette thing. Seriously, it's like
just have a little bit of awareness of the situation and your surroundings, right?
Well, and let's talk about that with like a sound check too, just briefly. It's the same thing. Like if they're on stage setting up mics and doing stuff like that, you don't need to be playing through your amp right now. If they're at the back and they're headed towards the board to set up levels and stuff, give them a minute, dude. Like they're gonna ask you to play. Like give them just like 2 minutes. You sit there, and tune your guitar, make sure all your stuff's set right.
If it's the kind of gig where you got enough time in the sound check to like jam some things and play some things before, there's time for that, right? But some gigs aren't that kind of gig. Some gigs are like line check and go, you know.
Oh yeah, and that's a whole nother vibe, you know. It's situational for sure.
It is situational.
I just want to say, Mayor McChee said, "Sean, you come to the Valley and I'll front you a whole day in the Foundry studio ed." What I could see doing is we make a little group trip. But me, you, JP, Chelsea. It'd be nice if we could sneak old B. Clem out too, because then we got a bass player that's like on it. That'd be kind of sick to just cut through a bunch of tracks. If you don't know Chelsea, she's my producer musician. She's our producer musician friend who is amazing, and I think she
is great.
She's got like a cool ear for things where she'd like bring up something and be like, oh,
true, all true things. We could do that. I guess I should go open this door.
I mean. I wish there's a way we could live stream more. It's Thanksgiving Wednesday.
JP, pack this shit up. Take it next time.
Let's go.
JP's like, I hate you guys so much.
Fuck.
JP, your coffee saved me. I would just like to say. That's all I want to say. But Surrender, I think you're going to be ridiculously happy with this Gretch, and I really appreciate you letting us make a video because I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
For me not being much of a Gretch guy, I will say this is a pretty damn good guitar. You guys got any questions for Thanksgiving? Like, let me know what you're thinking. We can talk whatever. We can talk pedal stuff more. I hate Johnny's gotta leave.
I gotta go.
Baxter's gone, dude.
What a piece of
We should hit up Clark. We should have been like, Clark, we need
Clark, get over here. We know you're not doing anything.
Yeah, but I mean,
listen,
JP.
It's Thanksgiving. We're not doing anything today. We're gonna sit on the couch. Baxter's watching. He's like, what?
What? What? He said, no, actually what he's saying is fucking typical.
That is probably what he's saying. All right. I love you all. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Goodbye.
I mean, well, hang on a second. Hang on. Don't go just yet, Johnny. JP, would you go open the shop and maybe we stream like another extra 30 as like a little Thanksgiving?
Just unlock the door?
Yeah, you just unlock the door. Lights
I've already taken off the alarm and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. It would be funny if I didn't take off the alarm and we let JP get arrested. But I did. It's too late. Yeah. I did take it off.
Text me if you need anything, and we'll come over soon. But we'll give a little Thanksgiving Day thing. How about that?
Look at us.
I was gonna say, like,
look at us.
Just for an extra 30, because normally we do the JP swap out.
Yeah, JP. Yeah, pull your weight.
JP is the man.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. We give JP a lot of shit.
We do. He's caught a lot of hell this year.
But I love JP.
Yeah.
He's not here, so I can say these things. I can be nice about it now. I don't want to ruin him by being nice in front of him.
You know, have you seen those drum effects things? Like the thing they've been posting on Instagram nonstop?
No.
They got this little sweet thing that you can add stuff to. I think for Christmas, I'm going to look at those and see if I can talk to our Sweetwater rep and be like, hey man, can you send me one of those and like...
How much are they?
Me up? I don't know. Let's see.
It's like $8,000.
Exactly, yeah. Probably fucking insane.
We have a great birthday. Thank you, Eric Shupin.
Yes, that's right. And
God,
it's your birthday.
I'm so old. I'm just so old. I'm not old yet. I got till Sunday. Sunday, I'm going to be so old. Can we talk about how awesome JP is for a second? He really is funny, and he has a very fun sense of humor. I like sort of JP. He's kind of awesome. Todd says, then we see the cops body cam video online of JP being arrested in a few weeks. Not in a few weeks. It's been years. He's over it.
He's good now.
No, JP's awesome. I can't imagine JP getting arrested, to be fair. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that, sir. Best acoustic for $1,500, Sean. Go.
Best acoustic for $1,500.
Forget an acoustic and buy a Gretch like this?
Oh, dude, I got you. Honestly, no bullshit. I don't own an acoustic guitar. I played this one and I was like, fuck, I might have to buy one of those. Epiphone J45 inspired by Gibson. I'm not
1,000%. $1,200.
I played that fucking thing.
My student has the one we got in.
Oh my god.
And it's so good, dude. He lessons yesterday and I was like, man, that's a good guitar. No, that's true.
Frustrated by how good it is, honestly.
Dude, thank y'all for all the birthday wishes. Mayor says, how's the D-Man doing these days? You gonna do anything with the Roo? He's not really doing anything with the Roo. You know, I heard that maybe he's gonna do some
golf stuff.
Totally different stuff. But he's doing okay, man. His dad passed away, which is kind of horrible. And the services were in Ohio this past weekend.
Sad. That just happened within the last couple weeks.
Yeah, and his dad was actually here visiting when it happened. So not to tell too much of his personal business online, but
he did get to see him.
They got to spend the last days hanging. It was totally unexpected. You know,
it is.
So,
yeah, it was nuts.
And his dad was a good dude. Like his dad was around a lot. I was out going on trips with his dad.
He was a very good guy. Steve was.
Steve, no, and he's commented on here. If you see him on the. Yeah. Like if you saw Steve numbers over on like Facebook or here or like Instagram stuff, that was Derek's dad. He was an awesome guy, a really good dude, and a good songwriter, musician. So I know that they're all missing him, man, and that's tough when that happens going into the holidays. You know what I mean? Because then all that stuff's on your mind. So yeah, give some good thoughts or prayers or whatever you send to Derek.
Tell him, and then I'll run back.
I hear the sirens. JP's been arrested.
All right, I got you.
Yeah, drink one for Steve today, for sure. Daddy numbers.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to run over. Somebody who's asking for a little upgrade stuff. I'm going to be right back, though. It'll take me less than 2 minutes. That thing that I was talking about, though, was the Walrus Audio DFX 1 percussion processing unit. Okay. Look at that thing.
$900.
It's only $900, too. I'm like, okay. I say only $900.
Oh, it's nothing.
I'll be right back. But yeah. No, Steve was awesome. He was the kind of guy, he remembered everybody's birthday. He would tell you happy birthday with some funny post. It was always great.
Listen, Robert says the alarm went off. Here's what's funny, right? Like, so obviously there's codes to get into the alarm. And one day I go in there and I fat finger the alarm because it's like the buttons on the screen, which I hate anyways. And if you ever notice, if you got calluses, and I have one on this finger too from picking, like, they don't read as well. Whatever. Anyways, I hit the 5. Well, I hit the first number and it didn't register, and so then the alarm was wrong, and the alarm goes off, and then the little people are on the line talking about they're going to send the police. They want to know the code. Baxter has never told me there's like separate codes, and if you say one code, like it's like, oh no, we're in trouble, send all the police, and. If you give the regular code, like they're fine, they know that you're you. Because the guy comes on the voice from the alarm and says, hey, who is this? And I'm like, oh, it's okay, I work here. Now, I happen to guess the code right. But there are 2 separate codes we use for lots of things. And if I had and I just randomly picked one. If I had picked the other one, then the police would have shown up and probably I don't know what they would have done. But yeah, anyways. It's good times. But I do feel like we should have JP get arrested someday. Greg says, I got the Epi IBGC 1957 SJ200. Ooh. Great acoustic for the money. Changed the pickup to LR Bag's Anthem. and it holds its own with my Gibson. So that's cool, man. I mean, you just can't go wrong with any SJ200, I don't suppose. And those are such good looking guitars. Oh yeah, inspired, and that's inspired by Gibson. Yeah, it's just hard to beat. It's hard to beat. So how many of you guys are actually going away for Thanksgiving and traveling, and who's staying home? And I'm not even sure what's better. Probably staying home is probably better. I gotta go to Charleston for Thanksgiving. So, but it's kind of quick. And my son decided to start throwing up the night before last. So now we got to. I don't know if we're still going tonight, or if we're gonna go in the morning. But hopefully everybody's better. Everybody at home is thrown up. Started with Abby, then Christy, my wife, started throwing up. Then Elijah. Me, knock on wood, fingers crossed, I've stayed away from it. So hopefully I don't start throwing up. But anyways, we'll see what happens. Okay. Everybody staying home and listening to Todd Snyder. Oh, Homegrown Son. I saw that picture you sent me, man, of the 3 P90 Telecaster. It did look awesome. Thank you, Tom. I think everyone's on the upswing. Just a little stomach bug thing. That's right. I'll be puking Monday. Old Con's coming to see us. Yeah, I'll be at Dugan's Friday night. I forget where I am on Saturday night. Where am I on Saturday? Somewhere. I'm somewhere. Oh no, I'm at. I'm actually at Pop Up. That's my actual birthday. It's Saturday. Because Saturday it's the 29th is my birthday. I'll be at the Hatchet Pop Up playing from 5 to 9. So if you guys are around, I know you're coming to Dugan's, I think, but then come on to come out there before you hit the other things as well. There's more vitamin C in a tablespoon of hot sauce than a bag of orange. Oh, that's good to know. Good to know. Different day up here in the Great White North. Yeah, that's true. Not the same, I suppose. Mark, I think that's the right thing, is to not do a damn thing tomorrow.
Not do a
damn thing.
I ain't gonna
Nothing.
do a damn thing.
Yeah, Con's like, I thought it was Saturday. Yeah, no, it's Saturday. I get confused. I was thinking, that we're doing stuff like me and the kids and Christy will do random junk on Sunday.
What are you doing? When's your birthday? Saturday?
Saturday.
Nice.
And for my birthday, I'll be playing the Hatchet Pop-Up Mini Market.
Nice.
like one does.
What time is that? Is that like midday?
5 to 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's 4 hours.
Probably sneak out.
4 hours of acoustic mayhem.
Jonathan's gonna be 39. You're right.
Hell yeah, I am. Plus a
Magic.
few.
It's amazing.
God, I'm narrowing down. I'm gonna be old like Baxter soon.
It's
Just an old grumpy man with strange hair.
with strange. That's what happens whenever you get closer. As you get closer and closer, it's like
The gray ones get all gnarled, you know what I mean? I found that in my beard. It's like I got the normal, like straight little brownish black hairs.
and then
And then the
ones
crazy
get, like,
gray
steel
hairs. You're like,
wool.
what is happening? Yeah.
It's like
Well, Todd says, get so drunk you puke, then you won't feel left out. I don't know. I don't know if I want to spend that much money.
yeah.
I got a pretty good tolerance. I have to drink a lot to puke.
It's a lot of beers.
I just turned. Listen, I will say. I mean, I'll be 44. No shame in that. And I've enjoyed my 40s so far. And I also don't feel like old at all. Like I remember being a kid. I think the perception has changed so much. Because I think when I was a kid, 40s, you were kind of like, oh man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shit, you're a grandpa.
But you see people all the time now who are like in their 60s who are like, oh yeah, rocking and rolling. You know, so I feel the same or better. Like as far as as in my 30s, I don't know. I just don't know that it. I don't know that it matters. Saturday, yes, I am at Hatchet Brewing on Saturday.
It is weird, like the age thing. Like I don't usually ever. I don't like to. I don't think about it. I'm like,
there's
no,
a point where it
I'm not
just
old.
kind of stops mattering. Yeah,
Well-
I think that's all.
Well, like feeling things different. Like I told you recently, like I've started to do like stretching and stuff like that because I just feel like my body's gotten a little tighter. Not like it's like, oh god, my back pain and boo hoo hoo, but like fucking, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird getting closer to 30 and being like, oh, I can't do certain things exactly the same.
I mean, I think that, and I think the more you keep moving, like literally moving, like mobility and stuff, and then just eating like halfway decent.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. What do you mean, like not eating Taco Bell every day?
No. It's good for you. It's fine. It's fine. I think Ned says, "Shut up, you literal child." But there is a point where you just got to stop. Like it stops mattering. You got to stop thinking about it, right?
Yeah.
You can't be caught up on it.
Well, that's the thing. I got friends who are, and they're like, "Oh God, we're getting so old all the time." I'm like, I don't like that shit. It's lame to me, and that's like you said, Ned. That is how I try to think about it. It's like, get over it. Like, 'cause my grandfather, he's never been one to like shit talk about it. He's like, whatever. And I go with that.
Here's what I find kind of odd in the whole perception of time, right? Like there are some physical things like I've always had amazing, like better than 20/20 eyesight, and I'm just starting to notice that like holy shit, I cannot see things. you know what I mean? Not bad, but just like small things or things far away that I've always been able to see, and I'm like so that's a thing, right?
Yeah.
Which I'm reading this stuff about how if you get certain minerals.
It'll fix
you could actually fix some of that is like deficiency. I know that's probably true, and I probably am a little hippie on some of those things that I believe.
I mean, I think it's better than running straight to. Oh, I'm gonna need a pill for that.
I need a pill and some glasses. You know, and I'm glasses, whatever. But I think you spend your early 20s going up to whatever age, trying to feel like, oh, I'm an adult. I got this, like on my own, right? Like, and especially being a musician, years of like. Feeling that way and like proving that you're like doing your own thing.
I'm the motherfucker, yeah.
But then being like the young guy in the room and all these guys who have experience. And then one day I felt like suddenly it's like, oh, wait a minute. I am the guy with some experience. Like I'm not the young guy. I don't feel like there was ever much of a middle.
There's no shift, yeah.
There was never like, you know what I mean? Like it's a weird thing to start being in rooms now and be like, oh, I'm not the old guy necessarily. I don't want to say that, but well, not the young guy anymore. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that's a weird.
I had a little bit of a shift whenever you did the Harvey Dalton Arnold gig and hanging around all those old dudes who used to come out of the blues jams and stuff.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden realizing I don't have to. Like we were talking about some sound stuff and things like that in the sound system there, and I didn't have to like explain shit to the point where it's like I have to over-explain it. To where when I worked at the Rooster, there was a ton of people, you don't know. And like I would be kind of like shoved and pushed and pushed and pushed until I fucking exploded. To where now, I feel like naturally there is some of that respect. But there was no shift either. I just like, I think I noticed it. And maybe that's what it is that over time.
And I think some of that is your perception of yourself, some of that is people's perception reflects that, right? But, you know, your perception probably is reflected more in their perception, probably not you, but like collectively. You know what I mean? Like our perception of ourselves probably gets reflected back in how people deal with us more than the other. It's just hard to be aware enough to see that sometimes. Yeah. Boy, I mean that's actually a really good thing. One day the apprentice, the very next day the Jedi. Yeah, there is no like probation year for the Jedi. Yeah. Do or do not.
Bam.
Holy shit. So you know whatever. But yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Ned said I really noticed it. I can't see shit when I'm driving tonight. Yeah, man. And then I was reading like that thing where it's like everything's like a star. That's an astigmatism. Like, damn it.
I have terrible fucking eyesight. I wear contacts, but like I've lived with that my whole life. So whenever that stuff like comes, whenever I'm like, I'm not too worried about that.
Well, you won't know. You know what I mean? Like that's like my wife is blind without her contacts or glasses, so it's not real. But you know, she can't see anything. Right? Like she would never drive without glasses or contacts. You know what I mean? So, but I start because I used to hear old people say, I can't drive at night, and I'm nowhere like I absolutely can drive at night. But I'm starting to say like, oh okay, I kind of understand. Kind of get it. Yeah, the Human Jones played a rock gig last night.
He even wore shorts.
And it's got to be. You gotta, well, I feel like this might be the kind of rock gig where like
it's okay.
You know, you got on your freaking combat boots and shorts and a pointy guitar, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
But
that works. You know what I mean?
You know,
reading glasses in my 40s, prescriptions in my 50s, baby.
I'm holding out for the reading glasses as long as possible. My dad does the reading glasses now. I've noticed, which is kind of weird, but if you knew my dad, you'd
Ryan
be like,
said, Chris, did I call him Ryan again? It's Robert.
Robert.
Why do I want to call you Ryan?
Because he hates you. No.
I don't understand it. Christmas gift idea for the musician that has everything.
A metronome. Ouch. Ouch.
Listen, a nice metronome goes a long way, alright? I got a Boss Beat Doctor. Unobtainium raw pedal two dumbbells and unobtainium raw pedal, 2 dumbbells and a clun all in one.
I mean, you could all go and watch we could all go watch the No Cover Charge podcast, the Klon Shootout edition.
Is your brother's name Ryan? Is that what it is? Or are you saying my brother? Like, are you like, my brother? Come on.
I like to think it's my brother.
I like to think that's what it is.
Do you not know?
After talking about JP and the crazy thing this morning, I'm like, well, should we take people more literally? No, you need the old school wooden metronome that sits on top of the piano.
Those are kind of awesome.
I would love that because I think there's probably an innate swing to that thing. Like it's got a little.
I think it does. And watching it, I feel like that's true.
Right, like because the mechanical, like a digital
cold,
one, yeah, it's gonna be
cold and dead.
Ding, you know,
cold and dead. There was one. Somebody had the little retro one. It probably was James.
James
that had that little like it's like
a
surf
nice
green.
Yeah.
And I would use it in there sometimes. And it's neat how that works. Why don't people talk about the Jeff Beck Klon mod? I don't know.
Unusable without it. What was the mod? If you don't mind me asking. I don't know.
Jeff Beck takes a piss inside of it.
He fills it with piss, screws it back together.
It's weird because, there's a limited supply of Jeff Beck piss left. So one day we're going to be out of it.
It's practically unusable without it.
That'd be great. I will say, man, like friggin' old Jared James was making it sound pretty stupidly good with the Klon in that video. It makes you want to. But when they did the shootout, like their original clones,
yeah,
with all the clones, do you know which one was the closest?
What's that?
The toneless, the little wampler action. So I
mean, there you go. Is it Gooped? No, his name is Rick, but close. But to be fair, my brother owns some nice gear already. Sick.
Okay, more low end when cranking the game. I can see that. The Centavo has the Jeff Beck mod. That's cool.
Okay.
Do you like it more with the Jeff Beck mod? Like, is it a switch? Can you turn it on and off? Because that would be cool.
I love Mayor McCheese's.
Piss pedal shootout.
It's a switch that makes it sound good.
Yeah, hey.
JP would love a piss pedal shootout if we did that. It'd be kind of nice.
Come in with these little jars full of yellow and just pour them in there.
You know what we need to do? We need some piss jars in the background of the set.
I think here's what we do. This is a real idea. Okay, we'll have some liquid, a mystery yellow liquid, and we'll see which pedals we have. We'll get some old fucking pedals and see which ones hold up the best to being doused in liquid while you're playing. Like, so if because listen, I've done this long enough.
Take the big muff and
if you said to me I was on a gig and someone pissed on my pedals, I'd be like, okay, I see it, I understand. But for sure, they might pour a beer on them, or they might knock over water or something on them. So that would actually be fun if we had pedals that we could just afford to let them all die and just see what is the king of withholding.
We could buy
piss test.
A rat for $40. We could buy some big muffs.
Yeah.
Listen, if you have any junk pedals like that
and
you're
want them
you
to
don't
be,
give a fuck.
This is absolutely Channel 2 material.
This is Channel 2
This is not
material.
main
this is
prim and
like
proper casino channel.
Pickle fuzz thing.
This is like the pickle fuzz.
Yeah, we could. I want to do that still too. That's like Channel 2 stuff though, all day.
Okay, Greg's got a Jeff Beck Archer. I feel like Greg knows all these things.
What's up?
I know EV subs. Well, absolutely. It killed it. That was
good. We probably don't have one of those in stock. Sorry.
Poor JP. He's not equipped to be over there dealing with the Thanksgiving folks. I feel like we got to have a good pre-Thanksgiving lunch today.
We do, yeah. Well, especially because we got some Scotch money, dude.
God, maybe we have Wingstop today.
Wingstop.
We have the Wingstop.
Whoa!
Whoa!
That threw a wrench into the plan.
Whoa!
Lunch on me, gents. Peace and thanks. So now we've got Scotch and lunch. Thanks, Surrender. And the damn Abbey Road's here, too. You're the man.
Ooh, that's good to know, man. I've done my own Klon shootout, and I can say the hype is BS. Clones are close enough to fool anyone. I kind of feel like that because they get you into the realm of like what the EQ like place that the Klein gets you. You know what I mean? And like I can kind of see where I would enjoy the friggin' the bass thing with the Jeff Beck mod. I can also see where if I was in a band situation where I maybe wouldn't want that. You know what I mean? Now, like, you ever heard Eric Johnson? Well, everybody's gonna talk shit to me about this, but like, there's some Eric Johnson clips out there where his playing is amazing, but with having just the drum and the trio for some of his songs, like the drum and the bass rather as a trio, it's empty, and I kind of want something else there.
Yeah.
And I could see Jeff Beck being in a similar scenario where he'd want the bass and mod to fill it out when it's just him playing like these vocal lines and just bass and drums or whatever. Or, you know, it's like, no, there's no vocals, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I guess it depends on the situation, but I could see a scenario. That's why if I had a Klein with it, I'd want to switch. Because I think there's times where you maybe want to cut and you want to cut out the bass frequencies anyways.
Yeah.
Kind of like a tube screamer, right? Sometimes you don't want the low end.
Well, I was going to say, we live in a world now where I think mods and clones are at a level. You don't need the... I'm not saying anything that nobody doesn't know here. Nobody needs like a real clone, you know? Because I think... With
you telling me
I know.
that Jared James
I know.
and Tyler are full of shit? Nah, they said the same thing.
I'm just saying they're guys that they're the kind of guys that own shit like that. No, I mean, you know, and listen, if you got one, that's fucking dope. I own.
We're not ones to talk shit to anyone for owning a cool thing.
Like
you know.
Yeah, like if you got weird stuff out there and you find it, you dig it like that. Fuck, I got an electric mistress we burned up everything.
Because we love JJ and we, you know.
Oh yeah.
We're coming around to music as well.
I will say, him being on this podcast has made him far more, like, I don't want to use the word likable because that sounds fucked up, right? But yeah, I'm like, man, I actually think he's an alright guy. Like,
the music is one guy?
Yeah, because I think him doing the guitar shop, like going to a guitar shop and be a fucking jackass, I don't know. I just
like it was said before, it was not our thing.
No.
That's not our like sort of humor, or like you know what I mean. So it's whatever, right?
Even before I worked at a guitar shop, I thought it was stupid. You know, I was like, I don't know.
You're just like here's another, you know, blah blah.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you know, it's cool. It's cool to see him out there doing it and being cool about it.
Here's a good question: is there an Ibanez pedal besides the Tube Screamer that's worth having? Doesn't Ibanez? Don't they do that Distortion pedal? Mm-hmm. That a couple of the session guys in Nashville love.
If
there's a couple. Let's look them up.
Man, I've got an Ibanez Swell flanger at home.
I was gonna say, didn't they make like that whole rocket flanger thing?
They've got a lot of weird shit out there. If you get to play them, like I would just say go out and play them, because that's where it's at. It's just fun because that came from a time where they didn't really know what to do besides, hey, let me try some more.
That's funny. When I put up Ibanez pedals history, AI talked about nothing but Tube Screamers. It just gave me a list of the Tube Screamers. I want to see all of them.
Sound tank. And all of the tone locks.
But I'm pretty sure that Distortion is... Oh, JP.
Oh.
Hello, JP.
Can you call me too?
Don't be sorry, dude.
I got someone here who is wanting to change the strings on their Gretch, and I've not done this before. I was wondering what you would recommend for Gretch.
Weeping Demon Wah.
I'll pop over.
Yeah.
And I'll come right back.
We'll
All right.
wrap it up if you want to.
Cool. I'll be there in just a second.
Sounds good.
All right. Bye.
You, what do you think? We wrap it up?
Yeah, we probably should. Someone needs to change the strings
I know.
on their
It is funny.
Gretch.
Any other day, one of us goes over, nobody comes into the shop. Like maybe
dead.
a person. It's this, of course, this day where we're like, let's try and do this thing.
I do think that people are like, it's the day before Thanksgiving. Let's just be out in the world. You know what I mean? And,
Let's go to the guitar shop.
how many? Not to talk shit about anybody, but a little bit. How many people are going to come in today and be like, I gotta have this worked on today? You know what I mean? Like, and we're gonna be like, dude, we're trying to close.
Yeah. No.
I do have a guy calling me at 11:30, a custom shop guy.
It'll be this way all day.
It'll be this way.
We force the door closed, but
I'm gonna run over. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
you guys rock. I'm gonna
yes,
shut
you
it down. It's been fun. Sorry we couldn't go longer, but
We tried our
I'm
best.
gonna put the Abbey Road back.
There's so many jokes there.
There are so many jokes.
So many jokes to be made.
So many
All right.
jokes.
I'll see you guys later.
We'll see you later. Bye, Johnny. I'm closing.
Bye. Close them up.
Abbey Road, Surrender. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Y'all are great. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you guys for being here with us. I won't get too sappy on you. It's just wonderful to have such a thing like this where we get to hang out and do it. So, you guys have an awesome Thanksgiving. Enjoy it. Black Friday deals coming. Give us a shout if you want to buy some from the shop, and we'll cut you an awesome deal because you're a live stream boy. Let us know. We love you guys. We'll see you later, alright?